Gallery here right on South Beach. The fans are going wild behind us, and we're getting you ready for tomorrow's big game.
Yeah, we know a ticket to the Super Bowl is a little bit unrealistic for some people, so we are bringing all of this experience to you.
We've got football. We've got barbecue. My hair already smells like it. Puppies over there, a lot more than that.
You can't beat the puppies. Plus, we're going to give you a sneak peek at the exclusive new shows and series that you can only find on Fox Nation.
Yeah, I've got a new show actually on Fox Nation. It's called The Pursuit with John Rich, and it launches on Fox Nation February 17th. I can't wait to show you guys what we've been working on at my house in Nashville. It's very cool.
They're cheering for you, John.
I hear that. What's up, guys?
I know. They're excited for that show.
Yes, I love that. Party at John's house. TBD.
Yeah, party at my
we'll have
house.
a watch party on the 17th.
I think we should do that.
Bring your whiskey.
You don't even need to BYO. He's got you covered.
It's a date. I got the bar, I got the whiskey,
Perfect.
I got the show.
We'll send you all invitations. All right, but first, let's talk to the crowd.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go see them. That's the reason we're here.
Let's figure out what they've got going on here.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Are you from Seattle?
How are you?
You're really. Are you rooting for any of the teams here at the Super Bowl? Why are you?
We're rooting for KC.
KC. All right. We've got some KC fans over here. What about you guys? I see Kansas City Chiefs. All right.
It's all the same colors. So who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting for the winner.
The winner.
I agree.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. What about you guys? Let's do this. Who's here for the Chiefs?
Yeah!
That's not very many people. Okay. Who's here for Jimmy Garoppolo? No one? No one likes Jimmy Garoppolo? All right, who's here for the 49ers? You don't think Jimmy's cute? Everyone, he's a fan favorite. Mahomes. Okay. Superman. I love that. And who traveled from Kansas City? San Fran?
Were you ever hearing it all?
Pennsylvania.
Yes. Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Lehigh Valley.
Oh, Lehigh. I'm from Pottsville.
Okay, I know.
So very close, Schuylkill County. Yes, so we've got a lot going on. Everybody's got their phones out. You kids out here with your phones out. I love this.
So, when the game happens tomorrow, what are you looking forward to the most? Is it the commercials or the game? The game? It's the game?
I don't know. I'm going to pop back in here for a second because this man right here was in a Super Bowl commercial.
This girl right here is in a Super Bowl commercial. Did you know we're in a Super Bowl commercial together? High five on that.
Are we actors or what?
I don't know. I think we did a pretty good job.
I think we did. It took 4 hours.
There's actually going to be a commercial during halftime at the Super Bowl for Fox Nation promoting our shows and all this stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. So make sure you watch halftime,
watch for
guys.
the game, but maybe peek.
When you see our commercial, crank the volume up. Right? It's going to be
John
very
Rich
cool.
especially. All right, the key to any successful thing is, barbecue. We got your whiskey.
Absolutely.
We've got a whole lot going on.
We actually have barbecue sauce made with my whiskey, made with Redneck Riviera whiskey together.
Do you personally pour the whiskey into the barbecue sauce?
So, yeah. So I think there's like a quarter cup of Redneck Riviera American blended whiskey, by the way. And that's mixed with Mission Barbecue's barbecue sauce. And one thing I've joined with Mission Barbecue to do is support these guys right here, the Folds of Honor. So Folds of Honor puts kids through college who lost a parent in combat. We've now funded over 100 college grants through Redneck Riviera whiskey in 1 year. So it's going great.
It's amazing.
So now we put them together.
Mission Barbecue also has a really cool story behind them too.
Yes.
So should we find them? Where are they at?
I think they're over here.
Yeah, should we
Let's
go over there?
Y'all want some whiskey and barbecue?
Whiskey and barbecue. Now, John, you mentioned your whiskey barbecue sauce. Did your grandma test it out because she tried your whiskey and she approved?
She hasn't had the whiskey barbecue sauce yet because it was just invented right here literally last night. So I'm hoping I get to take a bottle home.
We have breaking news. John Rich has this brand new barbecue sauce.
It's brand new. You're going to be the first taste testers.
To do it.
But before you do the barbecue sauce, you got to have the perfect meat.
That's right.
Yes.
Right? So our buddy over here, Bill Lady, thank you so much for Mission Barbecue. What is happening right here?
So we got a Boston pork butt here. So when we get a Boston pork butt, what we do, first thing we do is we dry rub it. This is our number 3 seasoning. This is our seasoning that we use in all of our restaurants to make sure that we get a great flavor on this pork butt. I can't tell you.
What? Do you have an extra glove? Can I get in this action?
Would you like to get in this? Absolutely.
Yeah, I would.
Come on, girl.
Of course I would.
There you go. Come on in.
Wow, this is a
Come on in.
dream come true.
This is,
I'm kind of
this
hindering
is
by
like the
having
best
the
part of
microphone away.
one of our favorite things to do every day. Here, I'll let you get the bottom side here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you jump
okay.
in here.
All up in here.
Atta girl.
How much do I put on?
As much as you like.
I just-
We're
Load
gonna
it up.
dust it all off when it's all done.
More is more.
I over-season things. Is that an issue?
Depending on what's in the season, it could be, but this one is somewhat forgiving.
When you have incredible seasonings that you guys do, I think it's fine that we over-season.
This is the, you know where it all begins. It begins with the rub, right? And then what comes next is the smoke, right? So when we smoke, we like to use oak. So we we dry rub it. We smoke it about 12 to 14 hours, so it's nice and tender.
What temperature?
225.
That's it.
That's it. Low and
That's
slow.
it.
Always
Low and slow. That's right.
the way all
I'm
the
not
barbecue.
slow this, so I'm not blocking the process.
All right, now by the magic of TV, let me show you. Step back for a second.
Bing.
I'm going right over here.
Wow. Should we get a smoke machine just so you can pop out and be like, boom, this is the cooked version?
Now
Here we go.
we have our pork butt here. So we've wrapped it in foil just to keep the moisture in. But now here, it's all done.
Oh my gosh.
Right, it's all done.
Touchdown.
Steamy, warm, ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
This should not be legal. This looks so good.
We've already pulled the bone out of it. There's a one bone that comes down the middle. It's already been taken out of it.
Wow.
We're spoiled over here.
And what is this leftover special sauce on the side?
That's called rendering. So what we do with the renderings, it's kind of like when you baste a turkey.
Yep.
You add moisture to it. It's similar to that. So what happens is we're going to take it, we're going to start pulling it. And the bone, there's a center bone that's already been pulled out, and we got a little bit of fat cap. We're going to pull that off, get it to the side. We don't want excess fat in there. And then we just start pulling.
That's why you need the extra seasoning, Abby,
Right.
because you take it off at the end.
That's right.
Just start
need
pulling
it.
away, right? So now you get that pulled pork, and it's nice and tender. It's kind of falling apart in its own. You see all the colors in there, the pink.
Wow.
And that tells you that you got a
How long have
beautiful
you been
pork.
at this?
Barbecue business? I've been in the restaurant business my whole life, but barbecue about 6-7 years now. That's
it?
Yeah.
So
Six
Bill,
is- wow.
Bill, you guys as Mission Barbecue have really, there's a reason why it's called Mission. Tell us about the mission for Mission Barbecue, what you guys do with our military.
So the mission of Mission Barbecue is to serve those who serve. So we do a lot with various groups of military, USO. Here in Florida, we do Special Operations Warrior Foundation, the Semper Fi Fund,
Yeah.
then the Navy SEAL Foundation, different parts of the country where our restaurants are at. So we kind of spread it around to different military groups to help support them.
How many Mission Barbecues are there now?
We just opened our 92nd one up in
Jeez.
Germantown, Maryland.
Congratulations.
92nd. When you go to Mission Barbecue, is there anything you should expect? Any cool traditions?
Yeah, you know, so every day at noon, we shut it down. And what we do is we play National Anthem every day. So people come up from all over. You know, we get different folks that want to come sing along. We get people that maybe have somebody, a loved one deployed or who's maybe not lost somebody. And they just come to us to feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
And feel proud of, because we love to honor our
family
our
thing.
American heroes. Yeah, and we do so with our police departments and our fire departments as well.
To see people stand for the national anthem every single day at noon, what does that mean for you?
You know, I just think that's what we're all here for. We have liberties that no other country in the world has, and we get the benefit to enjoy what we do every single day. Come to tailgates, have fun with our friends and families, and and barbecue is a big part of that.
You're bringing the food to the tailgate. That's
Yes,
for sure.
yes, we are. So-
It smells beautiful.
So we do add a little more seasoning
there we
as we
go.
get into it. The tablespoon,
yeah.
a little more seasoning just to finish it off.
I think the seasoning might be my best.
It is,
the best
it is.
How
part.
many sauces do you guys have? It's
We
something
have
crazy, right?
we got 7 that are on the tables. Then we got another like 3 or 4 specialty
Yep.
ones.
I think I like the gator one.
All right, so ready to make a sandwich?
There's, as
Gator
we said,
bite.
I'm ready.
great news.
You're a Florida girl.
No.
All right, but skater.
But I love Florida.
Okay.
We got even got mac and
I
cheese on
actually,
the side.
yes, I ordered alligator sauce and it was dinner when I was there.
All right, so here we're going to take the pork right over to the bun here. And what we're going to do is just put it up there nice and high, right?
You really load that sucker up.
Generous portion.
Yeah, generous portion.
portion.
It's just how they do it.
All of our Fox Nation friends over here who are like
They are looking hungry.
salivating at the table. Oh my God, it was so good.
And then we put the coleslaw right on top. This is we call this North Carolina style.
That is
AC
North
style.
Carolina, that's right.
Now the folks in North Carolina, their favorite thing they put on their pork is the spicy vinegar. So here's our spicy vinegar. You got to stir it up so you get all the seasonings flowing in it, and we just put a little dribble on top just to give it a little flavor. And boy, I'll tell you,
Wet it down.
That's what I'm
and it's
talking
ready to go.
about.
But we're here at a tailgate today, so when we got our tailgate friends hanging around, we do a little smaller version of that. We'll do come over here, get a little more pork,
Sliders.
put it right on top of
To be
that.
honest, I have been pulling the mic away just because I'm staring so closely at this sandwich. I'm like, I got to get this close to your mouth because no one
It's
can hear you. But
distracting.
this thing is distracting.
It's good eating. It is good.
Smell, the
A
sight.
little more coleslaw on top of there.
Can I just give you a quick compliment? It is so hard to make this look pretty, and you did such
Well,
a great
thank
job.
you, thank you. It's a labor of
How do you
love.
make a pulled sandwich like that look pretty?
It's just love.
Mission barbecue.
Hey, aren't you guys doing a special thing just for the Super Bowl with wings? I think you told me about.
Yeah, John. So once a year, we do wings. We get requests a lot of the year, but we make it a special day on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the one day you come to Mission Barbecue and get a wing, and it's the whole thing. It's the drummy, the flap, the whole deal.
So it's this big.
It's a gigantic.
And so how many of those are being made this weekend, you think, with Mission?
Probably tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands of people are going to be happy.
Yeah, we got a lot of wings out there this weekend, for sure.
It's cool that I've been able to team up with you guys too, because you've got the barbecue, you got the meat, I got the juice, right? I got the Redneck Riviera, and I think we put a sauce together that you guys developed, right?
Yes, sir.
How was the process of that? I can't wait to try it.
It was a labor of love, a lot of trial and error, and we think we got it down to someplace you're going to like it.
It's nice to have trial and error when it's whiskey involved,
Yeah,
right? Because, we messed that one up. We got to try it again.
Curve, right?
Yeah. Well, it's been nice to team up with you guys and make a special sauce. You guys stay tuned because we're about to make a big old sandwich with some Redneck
Let's
Riviera
taste
whiskey
it.
barbecue
Yes.
sauce, yeah?
Riviera.
Right.
Tell everybody what they need to make the perfect sauce for their Super Bowl tailgating sandwiches coming up in our next hour. It's going to be great. Thank you, Bill.
Right. Let's toss it over to Pete.
Anybody hungry?
Hensack.
Yay!
Pete.
What's up, guys? How you doing? You look who's here with me.
Oh,
Janice Dean, the weather machine.
I know.
How are you?
I feel like we should be on the Ferris wheel because Pete and I were talking yesterday. We were on the Ferris wheel, and I thought this would be a great show to have on Fox Nation called Ferris Wheelin'.
Freewheeling.
Freewheelin'.
Freewheeling with Pete and Janice.
I love it.
Or better, Janice and
No,
Pete.
no, it doesn't matter.
Janice and Pete,
We're
freewheeling.
even. And then we could do interviews. We could do weather up there.
Here's the thing.
We could
People-
sing.
People know Janice Dean from weather and her person.
Hi, buddy.
John Rich, absolutely.
We were just talking about our show together, but you can be on it too.
He can be.
would love to be on
No,
your
you have
show.
your own show.
A special guest on occasion.
What are you drinking there?
Look at this.
That's called a
howdy do.
Here's what we say. When the long hot summer's getting the best of you, grab yourself an ice cold. Howdy do.
Oh my gosh, are you okay
like
with
a
the
spiked-
lipstick?
It's like it's fruit punch with a kick, is what we say. It's like the rowdy version of your Trulies and your White
not bad.
Claws.
It kind of.
I love
does.
it.
It tastes
I did not know
delicious.
about it till now.
It's
and I
brand
love
new. It just came out. We just unleashed it for the Super Bowl.
Well done.
I will
sir.
take a 12-pack.
Bingo. Send it
And
straight to
she-
your house.
And she means it.
I do.
So are
And
we
he knows
supposed to?
that.
I do. Are we supposed to play some games here? John?
I think we're going to play games. I think we're going to race some puppies.
Let's
Like
play
all kind of-
Jenga right here. Now look
Jenga,
at
okay.
this. Look at this. It's already slanted.
It's already falling.
So you get the first pick.
Oh, thanks.
Okay.
Pick it. Yeah. Janice and I are a team.
Yikes.
So what is the moral of the game?
Well, you pull blocks until it falls, and you got to move fast.
We're going to pull one block. And
but you
so
don't
I don't
want
even
it
know.
to fall.
You don't want it
first
to
of all.
fall. If
Okay.
you pull it and it doesn't fall,
That is not
it's-
stable
if you
whatsoever.
touch it, you lose.
That is not stable whatsoever.
You've already lost.
It's a more fun game.
I mean, what is?
You picked the worst block
Right.
to pull.
Did I
to
pick the
begin.
worst block? Is this the better block?
I think you just got to commit.
Oh. What do you guys think?
And
It's good.
Gold.
One down.
Janice, on our behalf,
John
I'm gonna
Rich,
go
everybody.
right here.
Oh,
my
see.
gosh.
Okay.
See, there we go.
Okay, you guys help me out here. I don't know
Janice,
how to.
go for it. Janice is gonna do it,
My
too.
kids know how to play this.
You can't pull the top
Why
one.
not?
When you pull it off, you have to put it on top.
Oh, that's right. You got to put it on.
Top 3 rows, Janice.
Oh, is that how it works?
Okay.
Yeah, I suggest you pull like that one right
I never played this game in Canada.
there. Don't you think she should pull that one?
I think he's
right over
setting
here?
you up. I would be careful.
Let's see. What do you think? What? The one on the bottom here? Where, this? Oh,
Go slow.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Go slow.
knows.
Oh.
That deserves a hug.
Put it
Wow.
on top.
Oh, hop.
Set it on top.
All right.
Oh!
I think I see
See, now
one.
listen, you thought you were getting.
Thank you, my friend.
No, what you're getting here is an actual tailgate. This is what happens at. Right? Am I
Man.
right? This is what happens at actual tailgates.
Who set
drink
this up
Howdy
on a
Do.
slant?
I have no idea.
Howdy
Play
do.
Jenga. Okay.
Okay.
But you know what? It gets more fun when you drink Howdy Do.
I don't know that I have a good
mine's
decision
fun.
to make here, guys. It's like everything's tight.
I know
What do-
where you should go, but I'm not going to tell you.
Oh my gosh, that's risky. Risky, John Rich.
Yep. You're committed now.
It's too much weight. Wait a second. It's moving.
Oh my God. I.
It's going. It's going.
I'm twisting the whole tower, guys.
It's all right.
Yes.
This
See you
ain't gonna-
later.
This is not going to work well. Come on.
Oh,
I got to give it to him if
I
he does
know. It's really gentle. It's a gentle touch.
it. Wow!
Well done.
John Rich.
Did you practice all night?
John Rich.
I claim that one for the Folds of Honor, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I claim this one for.
Oh!
What happened?
You're like the tablecloth
It is
guy.
like
Gone.
a tablecloth.
This is live TV. You got to move fast.
Okay.
You know, you got to move fast. Am I right?
What do you think? What do you
No
think?
time to.
I mean, that
delay?
thing.
It's like a science
I feel
project.
bad for
You got to
Janice
go
right
fast.
now.
You got to pick one. Just commit.
Come on, Janice, girl.
You know?
Come on, Janice.
Which one? Tell me. Help me. Okay.
Yep. Now we're playing this game till someone loses. We're very committed, which is why you need to invest fast, Janice.
Which one? The one in the middle? Right here?
Yeah.
Try that.
Where?
Very bottom.
Hey, you might.
Bottom?
I would push it.
In the middle?
Yeah, you could try
A
that.
lot of bad choices here. A lot of bad
Oh,
choices. You know what? You're good at bad choices, though, Janice. There you go. Oh, that's
on.
a smart play.
oh,
You get a hug. Oh, yeah.
Smart play.
Game
Oh,
on.
wow, she goes big on top.
Holy cow.
Back to John Rich.
What is even left at
Yes,
this
right
point?
here.
we
You
got.
get a hug.
Man.
Oh, yes. You want a hug too?
I got
All
it.
right. Yes.
Beautiful.
I think.
Oh, my goodness.
Mwah.
Yeah.
It just got interesting.
Hey, whoa. Are you blowing on it? Hey, that's cheating. I'm going the other way.
Ooh.
See, Sir Isaac Newton's laws of gravity say I should
know,
push
it's
it that way.
It's a bottle of bourbon, you can't do it.
You think a bottle of bourbon, he can't do it? All right, we got a bottle of bourbon on this from David Webb. I like it.
Your turn, big boy.
You ready?
Your
Ready?
turn.
All right, you mean I get to keep it now?
Oh, no. Oh, boy, that was a bad pick. That was a bad pick. Remind me not to compete against. Oh, that's good. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Taking out the wing.
Woo! You gotta commit.
Took out the wing.
Janice, you're up. Good luck.
Can I go to commercial break?
Nope, there's no commercials on fire.
This is.
How about we do the weather?
Nope, no weather either. Looks like it's not raining yet. Go.
Wow.
Which one?
Yeah, right here. I think you go with that one.
That
right
one? This one right here?
Shake it.
There. Whoa, doggy.
This is gonna end. I don't know if it's gonna end well,
Go for it, Janice.
right? I mean, what do you think? You just gotta knock it down, right?
I don't know.
I don't know
Go-
either.
What about this one? Looks a little loose. You can pull that one right out.
Oh, the wind.
boy.
What if the
it
wind
falls
knocks
now?
it?
I lose.
Then everybody's. If it falls
If
down,
it falls
everybody's
now,
a winner.
I think I lose. 'cause
No,
feel
Mother
like-
Nature's the
I
loser
feel
at
like
that
the
point.
wind, Mother Nature is taking over.
See, what if she calls in a gust of wind?
Oh, there it goes.
Oh!
So it wasn't my fault.
Was it your fault? You were the last
winner
block.
is. I think I lost.
I don't know.
It's all right.
If it falls, you lose.
I lose.
That's what you say.
I lost.
You know
All
what?
right.
This is live television.
That was live television, and that was real. I lost, Janice, and
That's all right.
John Rich win. All right, the people we got ahead of tomorrow's Super Bowl. Fox Nation's Tommy Lahren. She got an exclusive look at how the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol is keeping the Magic City safe. On Fox Nation, here's a sneak peek at Super Secure protecting the big game. Watch.
While there's no specific or credible threat to the Super Bowl, it is an extremely high-risk and iconic American event.
Welcome to Super Bowl 54 in Miami, Florida.
Unlike previous Super Bowls, South Florida is unique in that we're surrounded by water.
I'm going to take you behind the scenes with CBP and Air and Marine Operations to see how they patrol the Super Bowl from land, air, and sea.
Catch the full version of Super Secure, protecting going on here at the Super Bowl, at the big game. That's going to be a great special. I've got some fans back here, you guys. They have been so great so far. Where are you from?
California.
What brought you all the way to Miami? I know the Super Bowl, but what about it?
Well, actually, festivities, people like you.
Oh.
Rub the elbows, you know?
There we go.
Yeah, just everything about it, the energy, just to be here in the mix of the... What year?
Excitement.
Everything,
Yeah.
I don't know what year the Super
I don't
Bowl
even know.
is. It's just
54 Super Bowls. Oh my goodness. This is the 54th Super Bowl.
Okay.
It's the 54th. I'm 54, so I never forget which Super Bowl it is.
Great.
And I think it's the ultimate of bringing everyone together. It's true America. It is sports. It's family. We all come together united to celebrate what is football, our sport.
Yeah.
God bless. Wonderful Super Bowl 54.
What's interesting is this is aired in over 170 countries. So, I mean, do you think this has become a symbol of American culture?
Let's hope it gets back to where it was before, when it was the symbol of culture.
The simplest of cultures, yeah.
Simple,
you know what? That's what
relaxing.
football's about. You drink some beer, you root for some teams, you throw the pigskin around a little bit.
All fun.
All fun, all fun. Well, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, we'll check back in with you guys again in a little bit, but here at Fox Nation, we have daily shows, documentaries, and live events like this tailgate with all these wonderful people here. We are everywhere from the Super Bowl to the border with stories that impact you and your family. Here's a look at our new series, Lara Logan Has No Agenda. Check it out.
Lara Logan is back. The award-winning journalist returns, and she's exclusively on Fox Nation.
What I care about is one thing, the truth.
And she's taking on the mainstream media, tackling the issues that matter to America, one story at a time.
We see this, but we don't ever see where they go.
We don't know what they've been through just to get here. You could see it on their faces.
I know.
This is me at my core.
These guys are runners. They're not going to give themselves up.
It's all happening pretty fast. But I guess this is what you're used to.
You okay?
Yes.
They portray us as villains. That's not the case, and we all have families. We're here to protect our borders, protect our country.
Having the freedom to take on tough subjects and tell it like it is, that's what we have at Fox Nation. That's what sets us apart.
No bias, no nonsense. Lara Logan Has No Agenda. The must-see docuseries is available now, only on Fox Nation, celebrating America.
We're just keep going. No super long fishing poles that are super impractical.
Where are you setting up, Jet? Where do these go?
On the set.
Only 2 people, right?
Is this the 30-minute reset?
If so, I have
Where are we at?
That's what I've got next. So.
Cool. Perfect.
Okay. Cocktail?
A cocktail?
I'm gonna have one.
Yeah, I would love a cocktail. Hi.
Right here, Abby.
Oh, me? We're coming to me? Where? Here? Am I reading Casey's line? Kristen, am I reading Casey's line?
You might be saying what is Fox Nation. This is a streaming service that you must sign
Am I
up for.
reading
You might be
Casey's
saying,
line?
Wait, why am I able to watch this right now? You might be watching on the Fox website. You might also be watching on Facebook. So let me explain this to you. We've got tiers that you can sign up with. So we've got 50% off. But I'm going to do you one better. If you sign up today or tomorrow for Fox Nation, just go to the website, download the app. You can get it for 99 cents for 1 month. So that's pretty fabulous. Everyone's got a buck, right? Let's go. So you also can do this, and you also get special gifts with it. You can do the Patriot subscription, silver. You can also do gold. You get beer mugs, you get hats, you get coins. And if you are down in Miami, come stop by. We've got this whole activation site set up all weekend long. You can come get free merch. You can also play a claw game. Who doesn't love a claw game, right? So you can also, on Fox Nation, catch up with your favorite anchors. A lot of them have their own show. Ainsley's Bible Study, one of my absolute favorite. Abby's touring every single national park around the country. I've got some things cooking, so that's why you need the app. They're not out yet. And the list goes on. Also, as a member of Fox Nation, you get to come to these fabulous events. We had an event that was my first event with Fox Nation down in Tampa. It was the Patriot Awards, which was life-changing and just such an important event. Hopefully we'll bring that one back. You've also got the Super Bowl tailgate, which is second to none. But let's take a look at some other events.
Start actually filming not next. So we're
At the first ever Patriot Awards in St. Petersburg, Florida, Fox Nation came together to celebrate Americans who put country first.
The purpose of the Patriot Awards is to highlight the stories that our country should be elevated, because who we celebrate is a reflection of what we value.
With unprecedented access.
Fox Nation really is about the Fox News and Fox Nation super fans. We get to meet them, talk to them, hear what they love, hear what they care about. This is an experience unlike any other.
No one brings fans in, opens the door, and makes them feel like family like Fox Nation.
It's really invigorating. It gives you just a sense of joy and pleasure. I feel like we're giving back to the people that give so much to us.
It's been freaking awesome. We love it.
Fox Nation! As fans packed the Mahaffey Theater, a few last-minute tweaks, and it was time for the show.
Hello, Fox Nation!
And welcome to the very first Fox Nation Patriot Awards.
The night was filled with inspiring winners.
It starts with a good team, my family and then my friends. And I just had a great purpose, and creating a story about veterans that we could all use.
And emotional moments.
It truly brings him joy to help people, and it's something, being a first responder is something he always wanted to do since he was very little.
Together we are changing lives, so God bless you, and God bless America. Thank you so much.
Thank you. What makes the people we're honoring tonight worthy of such an award is that they never expected one in the first place. The takeaway is, what more can I do for my country?
Watch what you like, get the access you want, and be there live for the events you love. We are Fox Nation, celebrating America every day. Only on Fox Nation.
All right, we're back here live at the Fox Nation Super Tailgate, where everything is getting started. We're getting excited for the big game. We're eating some barbecue, drinking some beer. I mean, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone else is having as much fun as we are.
I mean, Abby Hornacek and John Rich and everybody's hanging out here. I don't know how you have more fun. And by the way, they're not letting people have whiskey yet.
Oh, yet.
But it's coming soon.
Okay, let me just, I've got my sunglasses on my head. You've got your sunglasses on your face. You're ready to party in the rain.
I'm ready to go.
I don't think anybody should ever bar you from having whiskey.
Having a good time is
11:30.
it's not a hobby. Let's put it that way. When you sing songs like "Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy," you pretty much know how to do it.
Somebody's got to do it, and you are fighting the fight, and we are.
I heard
grateful.
you're singing at Super Bowl halftime.
You did? Well, I'll be singing somewhere, probably in my living room.
One of his backup dancers. And so is Shakira.
J-Lo's going to back up dance for me. It's going to be great. Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, Shakira. She's got a whole
She's not
thing
a very
going.
strong dancer, though. Neither is Shakira.
Well,
It's
that's
a
why we're
shame.
putting her behind me, because I really got the moves that count. So,
Honestly, smart move. Well, we should talk to the crowd, maybe see what they think about you
absolutely. I mean,
performing.
that's the reason we're here.
What?
And you know what? You can go to Fox Nation and see exclusive content that you cannot see anywhere else. So sign up, become a Fox Nation subscriber. It is so awesome. I'm one. You should be too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, these people look like Fox Nation subscribers. Oh, yeah. Check out these foam fingers. How's it going? Where are you guys from?
Oh, we're actually Key Largo.
Oh, wow.
And Rochester, New York.
Okay, so you're here at the Super Bowl. What are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's really
I think right now what we're just we're having a blast.
Yes,
Did
he
you
is.
hear that?
As you can imagine.
Thank you guys for being
He's,
viewers.
We're going to take a selfie.
We really appreciate it. They're taking selfies over there. I wish I
And
had
a
my
random
phone.
vice
2020. Who are you rooting for?
You've got one?
Got to-
Here's the thing.
I have
Is I'm
several times,
old-fashioned.
yeah.
I don't necessarily like taking selfies.
doing
I
a
like
great
when
job.
someone takes it of us. So can I ask someone to take it of us?
You got it.
We don't do selfies. Great. Do you mind taking it with us? For us? Oh, you've got so much stuff in your hands. I'm so sorry. Check this out. All right.
Awesome.
Great. Well, you guys are here.
Watch it, Barbara.
The Super Bowl is great. We appreciate you guys being viewers and Fox Nation subscribers. John, what do you got going on over there?
Here we go. I want to wear the shirt. I said, only the right people will know.
Great.
That's right.
John's
That's
over here
right.
talking to people.
So-
howdy do.
So tell us your name.
I'm Hilarion Martinez.
Hilarion Martinez.
From Miami.
And we were just talking about you're Hispanic, you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah, and I used to be in the Foreign Service for 30 years.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yeah, 30 years overseas most of the time, and it's a pity that have lost so many great friends or people who I thought were friends.
Really?
Just because I spoke my mind and I decided that we really needed to change and give someone else a chance. who really had our country as #1, and which is really what it should be.
You know,
and I remember I was in Northern Ireland during the Reagan administration, and the same criticism that we used to get about President Reagan, I just hear it all over again about President Trump. And President Reagan turned out to be a wonderful president. I think this one's going to be even better.
You know, I think as a country, we've got to be able to disagree with each other on politics and still be friends at the end of the day. I mean, isn't that what football's all about? And Super Bowls and, you know, having a cocktail and eating some barbecue. That's really, of course. We got to remember we're still friends.
And everybody can be a winner. I think both teams, everybody said who you're cheering for. We have to cheer for both teams. It's fantastic. What an accomplishment.
How about
for
cheer
both
for
teams.
America that we have a Super Bowl?
Exactly. That we have a Super Bowl and we have freedom and everybody can, you know, live to their maximum expectations.
There's a lot of veterans out here today, a lot of active duty that are here today to celebrate.
I'm a National War College graduate also.
I know you are. Yeah. And, you know, if it weren't for men and women like yourself, we wouldn't have Super Bowls. We wouldn't have anything great in our country.
We need to think about America #1. So
absolutely.
Even though we may be from different parts of the world, I was born in Cuba. I came over when I was 6 years old as a refugee. But this is my country, and we really need to think about America #1.
God bless you. That's a powerful message.
So
hey, enjoy the Super Bowl.
I appreciate it.
Thank you
for the barbecue.
You got it, buddy. You got it. How about this guy? He's awesome. All right, so where are we going? Anybody want some whiskey? Is it time? I don't know. Yeah. Casey.
Not yet. I told you, just go off camera. Just grab a bottle. Let's go. I'll handle this. I'll give you some time. So we've got some fans here. Where are you guys from?
Boston, Massachusetts.
I just used to work there. Very cool. Go Pats.
I'm with him. Boston,
with him?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Very nice. So this guy, where did he just go? I just had a Kansas City fan over here that I was going to talk to, and he just ran away. I see another Kansas City fan. Come on up here. Look at your cute little, come here. She has the cutest apron on. Kiss the Chief. I love that. So you're clearly from Kansas City?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you excited you're going to the game?
Yes.
Did you drive? Did you fly?
Fly.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. And the Miami weather is probably not much better than Kansas City right now.
Yes.
It could be better, but it's okay. We've got the sun, we've got the sand, and you got the whole Fox Nation and Fox team here, so it's absolutely fabulous. Got a Miami Dolphins guy here. There's my Kansas City guy. Come on over here. Oh, he's camera shy. What about a Niners fan? We've got a camera crew over here. They're too busy about that. Nobody wants to. Everyone is so shy. I'm going back over here.
Talk to him.
Yeah. Go Gato. What do you got going on?
Just here for the party.
Yeah, we're here to go to the Super Bowl.
You're going?
Yes,
oh
we
my
are.
gosh. So you scored tickets. What are you most looking forward to?
Just enjoying the game and all the people that are around, and the excitement of everything is so much fun.
Your earrings are so cute. I
Thank
absolutely
you.
love those.
Thank you.
All right, so Abby,
Yes,
what do you
I'm
have going on
very
next?
We're having a lot of fun over there. Now, we are here in South Beach, but the Super Bowl is actually taking place across town at the Hard Rock Stadium. I'll be there tomorrow with exclusive access for inside a look of my new episode of American Arenas. Here's a sneak peek. Check it out. We're here in Miami filming a brand new episode of American Arenas. This is the 54th Super Bowl, so obviously there's a lot of history woven into this game. I'll take you through that. We're gonna visit the NFL experience, Fox's takeover of South Beach, plus a look inside Hard Rock Stadium during the big game.
I don't care who you are as a football fan, if you're not a football fan, the Super Bowl is the one game you watch, right? That is the one game you tune in at some point in time and check out.
Wilson has been providing the official football for the NFL for the Super Bowl, all 54 Super Bowls.
Correct, all 54 Super Bowls, and our affiliation with the NFL started in 1941, so we've been the official ball for 79 years.
All right, look, I can't wait to see what Abby, Abby when it drops in next Friday. By the way, let's get to one of my favorite things about the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to say it, right?
It's also a day that ends in Y, so it's fine.
Right.
It's great. It's a tailgate. It's a cocktail party. Joining us right now, man of the hour, clearly a San Francisco 49ers. I almost said Giants. I'm losing my mind. Fan, you got Scott Ungerman. You are the brew master at Anchor Brewing in San Francisco. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. This is an honor to pour San Francisco beers at a Super Bowl where the 49ers are showing up to play.
All right, so there's a San Francisco staple that's really been sparking the craft beer revolution, which has totally taken over. And we've got David Webb, who's the host of Reality Check Live every Tuesday at 2 o'clock on Fox Nation.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Hang on a second. Let's get a lineup here. We got Abby, right? Tom, John Rich. Anybody know this guy? Come on, let me hear you. Yes, sir. All right.
We got quite the crew over here, and we've got the beer.
What about
so
Brian Kilmeade right
Brian
here?
Kilmeade doesn't know. Brian, get on in here.
They are salivating.
Brian Kilmeade already has a beer in his hand. So does Pete. Look, the ladies don't have one, but that's all right.
This will be my first beer. I don't know if this should be the first time. First ever. I never really.
Well, I have Tommy over here, and what's going on here? What kind of beer do we have? And can you show us how to do a perfect pour? Because every time I try to serve someone up, I mean, I'm trying to give Brian Kilmeade a beer over here, and it's overflowing. That's why he has it in the bottle.
Scott, we need the perfect pour.
Scott is our brewmaster.
I
would not want to
upset him, so let him go ahead.
So I'm going to pour an Anchor Steam beer, and first, just want to introduce Anchor Steam beer for those of you who don't know it. This is San Francisco's original beer. We're here to represent San Francisco in the Super Bowl. Any Niners fans out there?
Niners fans.
Oh, that was weak. Oh, wow. Okay. Hello, Niners fans. Anyway, Anchor Steam beer dates all the way back to 1896 in San Francisco. It's a specific style of beer made only in San Francisco, and I'm going to show you right now
Why is it so
how to pour a
special,
perfect one.
It's made in San Francisco.
It's made in San Francisco. It is fermented in the traditional style that started back in the Gold Rush days of fermenting in open fermentation at a warmer temperature. So it's a lager beer. It's malty, it's hoppy, it's balanced, it's delicious, but it also tastes a little bit like an ale, and it's got this beautiful copper color. So I'm showing you how to pour a beer here. You want to pour it on the side. You want some foam, right?
Okay.
And I'm pouring slowly because this beer warmed up over, you know, it's a little humid here in Miami. But look, you want that foam. You want it to pour. That's your perfect, just over the top. Looking absolutely quaffable.
Nice.
And I'm going to hand this to Abby right here.
Thank you.
To taste the first Anchor Steam beer that we poured
Can we do a cheers
on
here?
the Super Bowl weekend. I've got a beer right here.
Cheers to Anchor Brewery Brewing.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
All right.
We've got to pick a second.
This is incredible.
And I was told to bring my top 5 Anchor beers for the Super Bowl, so we're going to go through all 5 of them. And the rest
Can I just say, this one might be the best one, and I haven't even tasted the other ones. I'm just going to keep drinking it over here.
Show that beer.
More beers. We'll see what Abby really thinks about the rest of them. All right, now, one of my favorites. I share this love of Liberty. I know all of you do out there at Fox Nation. So I'd like the Liberty Ale poured perfectly.
Liberty Ale
started early.
First brewed in 1975. This is a very historically, this beer is one of the most important beers on the planet because it is the godfather of all modern American pale ales and IPAs. Fritz Maytag, who bought the brewery in 1965, spent years making Anchor Steam and perfecting that. And then when he decided he wanted to make the hoppiest beer in America, he sought out a new American hop variety, Cascade hops, and revived an old British tradition called dry hopping that nobody was doing anymore in the 70s. And so Fritz created this beer that we've been making ever since.
This sounds like it's up Brian Kilmeade's alley with What Made America Great on Fox Nation.
The 200th anniversary of Paul Revere's Ride.
Yeah, brewed first on April 18th, 1975 to celebrate Paul Revere's Ride. Once again, pouring a little foam.
And by the way, he was in a tavern when he got word that the British were coming.
Was he in a tavern?
Yeah, he was in a tavern.
And so, you know, the nod here is
by the way, that is a terrible pour. You're not even concentrating.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
How long does it take to become a brewmaster? Because I think you just became one.
You can't have
like a macchiato of beer.
I'm willing to take notes, but I'm not.
I studied brewing. Pouring a beer is part of it, but
do you have a straw for that?
No, look at it. All
right, I'm going to help.
But look at how beautiful that looks.
Yeah, that one's
pouring over the side of the glass.
We've got some. I know it is beautiful.
All right. Not that I might not have done this in college.
Yeah, you gotta really pour slow in this heat. Look how beautiful that
I think it's growing.
Should we get another cheers in here?
Yeah. Well, I want to hand this Liberty Ale off to someone who
I think Brian Kilmeade might like
they're
that.
gonna enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna take me a while. I can't get to the beer.
The foam tastes good.
It's a full latte.
You did a great job. You did a great job. Better job than me. Honorary brewmaster.
All right. Hey, here's to Anchor Steam. Here's to America. And here's to Fox Nation. 1, 2, 3. Give me a hell yeah. 1, 2, 3.
The master of the toast, John Rich. Something else you do well.
Always here for you, Brian.
What don't you do well?
So California Lager is what David just poured right here. A bright, crisp, golden lager, as you can see. Pours a little less foamy than that hoppy Liberty Ale.
All right, we're going to keep it going over here.
Yeah, I got a couple more beers.
We got a few more, but I think we're going to move on for a second. But what are the other two? Name the other two real quick.
I've got Fog Breaker IPA.
Okay.
This is a San Francisco style IPA, and then Baykeeper, which is made to celebrate the Bay, the San Francisco Bay.
There you go. That's what they're drinking afterwards if they win.
Yeah.
And later on, there'll be more pouring, and Brian Kilmeade will be judging the correctness.
Miami
of the
Vice
pour.
Coast.
Right, yeah. I just know it doesn't work.
And by the way, if you don't pour it, you use your Fox Nation.
I love it, absolutely. All right, football is just one of the many things that makes America great. Here's a look at the newest season of this man right here, Brian Kilmeade's Fox Nation show, What Made America Great.
This season on What Made America Great, Brian Kilmeade takes us on a trip back in time.
You changed the history of the world.
Any comprehensive look at American history has to include this stop.
To some of our country's most historic national treasures and what they reveal about who we are as a nation.
These battles would define the future for all freedom-loving people.
Don't miss Season 4 of What Made America Great, hosted by Brian Kilmeade, only on Fox Nation, celebrating America.
There you go. That's a replacement. This is good. All right, Brian, we're back. So you've got a great series. Tell me about it.
Well, they asked me to do this a year and a half ago. We have 21 editions of it. So how long? I've never heard this in television before. You can take as long as you want to tell the story. Usually it's in, out, 3.5 minutes, 4.5 minutes. So these are 21 to 24, 30 to 45-minute features at different places in America, some of which you know, but some of which you don't. Mount Vernon people know it, but what they were able to do is tell us things about George Washington's house you never knew before. They also opened up his crypt and let us see the casket in which he lays, the father of our country. It's pretty amazing. The expansion of the library. This season, Fort Sumter. I mean, where you start the Civil War, we not only bring you there, we bring you to the boardwalk where they point out there's Confederate statues, and I'm walking with Senator Lindsey Graham where we're giving tribute to the 54th Massachusetts Infantry, which was all black. And he simply said this, he goes, they had it wrong, it doesn't mean they're bad people, they had it right, and we've got to grow from there. So these are impact series, impact moments in America's past I think everyone needs to know. But listen, we're busy. 99% of the people watching right now don't have time to read a history book, don't have time to watch a documentary or do a comprehensive look at some part in our past. My hope is you click on it and you'll learn a little bit more.
How much fun is it, though? Fox and Friends, great. We love it. But it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes, quick, go, go, go. How much do you enjoy the ability to tell a full story?
Totally. And what I like doing is giving tribute to these people keeping America's story alive. You go up to these museums, and these people know intricate things about Sam Houston and about Thomas Jefferson, and they're not making $1 million. They just care about the country, and they want to keep their story alive, and they want to get it right. So if I could give them their moment of glory and being the experts on camera, that makes it
It's so true.
better.
They never get amplified, but they've got all the knowledge that we would all be intrigued by if we spent 10 minutes with them.
And the other thing is you see these reenactors, and you think they're actors, kinda. They're actually historians. And they go and find out and recreate things that Jefferson did and that Andrew Jackson put together. We go to these prison islands, one of which held Dr. Mudd, who was, they thought, in on the Lincoln assassination. Well, do you know, at this very place where he's being jailed, a smallpox disease breaks out. It was wiping out everybody. They get him out of his cell. He cures everyone, takes care of it, sanitizes, and they basically give him clemency and let him out. We go to the prison island and the cell in which he was.
Brian Kilmeade, the Fox News Channel historian. That should be your title.
Well, I love history, I'll say that.
He does, and he does it very, very well on Fox Nation. Abby, you also do beer and barbecue well, and I believe you're over there.
She's a good driver.
And a good driver.
Well, I don't do the beer while I drive, but I do maybe sometimes do the barbecue while I drive. You gotta have something to eat while you're making these long trips. We're back at Mission Barbecue now. We made a pulled pork sandwich earlier, but I see ribs here, and I'm selfish and I want to eat more. So what do we have here? I see some sauces as well.
Yeah, so here's our baby back ribs, but we'd like to start out. We made a special sauce for John using his whiskey.
Hey!
So, John would surprise me with this today, and we're going to take you through how we make it. So
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
So I'm going to do it as quick as I can. So we got some apple cider vinegar going in first. We got some ketchup. And some tomato paste. Tomato paste got in there. Then we got some honey. Gotta have your honey. Gotta have your honey. Gotta have the honey. Low calorie sauce. This is John. And then we have the brown sugar. Gotta have brown sugar in there. And then comes the molasses.
Wow.
Molasses and honey.
Dark molasses.
You don't need coffee
And
when you're
brown
having this
sugar.
sauce.
No, you're good.
Wow.
Little Dijon mustard.
Can I have some of this just in a sippy cup?
Oh, it's ready for you. It's ready for you. And then comes a whole lot of seasonings. So I'll leave them all nameless at the moment. Some salt, peppers, garlic powder, onion powder.
Some olive oil, maybe?
When did you come up with this concoction? How new is this?
This is hot off the press, John. We just got this done this week and got it wrapped up.
Wow.
Were you drinking John's whiskey when you came up with this sauce?
I swore I wouldn't, but I did taste it. It was really good. It was really good.
When does the whiskey go in?
Right now, I just started the ingredients.
Well, no, you probably have to put it in last so the alcohol doesn't burn off.
John, you should.
Good point, ladies. Good point.
Like I said, we got into a little bit, but not a lot, but just a little bit. We had to make sure we.
I'm curious how much you're going to put in there.
Quarter cup, John. Quarter cup.
Oh, he measures it. It's not a generous pour. It's
there you go.
Oh, maybe there we go.
Just a smidge more.
Love it.
And then what we do is we get it down, we simmer it to a little boil, and then we'll simmer it for 5 minutes. Let that
simmer down.
The alcohol come out, and it's all
No,
good
you
to
don't
go.
want. Come on, man, Bill.
But with the magic of TV, we do have it already pre-made here. So
Dun, 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 dun.
if you'd like to taste, ladies, want to jump in?
Oh, this guy right
this
here.
is my sippy cup.
There's the final sauces right. Take that rib, dunk it in there. Give it a try.
Can
John, why
can
don't you
it?
try it first?
Oh, I cannot wait.
Can I try it with you?
I'm breaking
I might
things
just-
over here.
Yeah, let's all get in here.
Can you shoot barbecue sauce? I don't know. You ready?
Yes.
I think I'll shoot
Bill,
it.
dip it in there.
There you go, brother.
All right, you ready?
Cheers, everybody.
Hey, we're going to check back in with you guys real soon. And actually, right now, you guys are going to get to see a clip of my new show on Fox Nation, The Pursuit with John Rich, debuts on February 17th. I talked to some of my other celebrity friends about achieving the American dream and some incredible stories. I'm going to have some Redneck Riviera whiskey barbecue sauce.
Cheers. So good.
Good job, John.
Hey, folks, it's John Rich, and welcome to The Pursuit.
No, I have a lot of reasons why I could have ended up on a wrong path.
You know, how many lives do you think have been saved with our allies and our own men and women in harm's way because of your rifles?
Yeah. Those are one of the best days we have, is when we run into people that have actually used these things, and it happens in sometimes the most unlikely places.
Really?
And those days are when you know you're doing the right thing.
I went into Iraq 2 deployments with the mindset that I might die. And now, not to jump ahead too far, but the second deployment, I get hit by a roadside bomb and wake up 6 days later in a hospital, unaware of what happened, and 2 of my limbs were gone. I was prepared to die. I wasn't prepared for the in-between.
I thought I would get to a place and autopilot and just cruise and be successful, and it was going to be easier.
I know that, you know what, the road isn't always easy. In fact, sometimes the harder it is, the better the outcome. The reward is that much more tastier, but that pursuit is there if you're willing to take it.
Everybody hold your drinks in here. Here's to the men and women who have fought and died and continue to do so on behalf of all the rest of us, to let us chase the American dream and to pursue happiness. On the count of 3, say, The Pursuit. 1, 2, 3.
The Pursuit.
Drink it down, cousin. Drink it down. God bless you.
The best part of the Super Bowl is the Puppy Bowl. Oh my goodness, we've got some furry friends over here. We've got Miami-Dade Animal Services here. These 2 guys, or gals, are they girls, boys?
Boys.
They were in the Puppy Bowl. Yes. Right? So what do you guys do as an organization?
So we have all of the homeless pets and abused
Oh,
pets.
he was trying to give you a kiss?
Yes, they're so lovable. That come in our community, and we try and find them new homes or get them returned to their homeowners. And these two are our superstars for the Puppy Bowl. They will be on this weekend on Sunday at 3 o'clock, Animal Planet, and they will be competing for the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, the Lombardi Dog Trophy.
Lombardi.
There you go. What makes a good performer in the Puppy Bowl? What do they have to have?
Energy and just gung-ho, you know what I mean? They just want to, get adopted. First of all, they want to find the forever families, and they want to get the word out that there are so many lovable, amazing pets that are in our local rescues and shelters that also want homes, and I think that just gets them all excited and they want to win.
I'm excited. Can people at home adopt these dogs? Because I could leave with one of these very easily.
Very easily. So these two are actually going to their fosters who have been taking care of them for some time now, but we have hundreds of amazing pets that you can find at your local shelters or through your local rescues, and they are available for you to take home. So
what about this
please
guy right
adopt,
here?
don't shop. This one is actually going to be at our watch party event that we're having for the Puppy Bowl at the Protection and Adoption Center in Doral, and he will be there.
What do you feel about that, huh?
Amazing.
Casey, you've got some friends over there too.
Yes, we're from Shaggy Dog Rescue.
That's
Thank you
right.
so much. Ann Brooks, and who's this little guy or girl?
This is Hartford, and Hartford is a boy.
Hartford's a little boy.
4 months
4
old.
months. Oh,
That's right.
you are a baby boy. He kind of looks like super focused and locked in, like he's
very
totally ready to roll. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's ready to
And
roll.
he's available.
In this. And how is your organization different than regular animal services?
Sure. So rescues pull the animals out of the shelters and vet them and then find them good homes.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely amazing. And is he available?
He is available.
Ooh. So what should they do at home if they're watching?
They could go to HoustonShaggyDogRescue.org and fill out an application.
How about out-of-staters?
Out-of-staters, we ship to the Northeast.
Oh,
and
fabulous!
He's in a foster home in Connecticut right now, so anybody in New England or the New York area, he would be a short drive.
He's got a frequent flyer mile account going already.
He already does, yes.
I love that. I think we're ready to roll. From the moment I saw him, he's like,
I could take these all home. I mean, do they fit in a small apartment in New York City? Because I could I could be like a dog lady. I'm gonna be a dog lady. Oh,
I'll be the cat lady. You can be the dog lady.
Oh, my little. I mean, this looks normal, right? This looks natural. We look like we belong together, right? Me and Stone?
You look like the perfect couple.
Thank you.
And look at the eyes on this young man. Oh, beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes. Those puppies are absolutely adorable. And Pete's around here somewhere, right?
Yeah,
I bet they're going to get adopted quickly, though. And
They will.
And speaking of bets, the stakes are high on who will win the Super Bowl. Who's it going to be? The Chiefs, the 49ers.
My new best
But that's not the only thing people are putting their money on this weekend.
Yeah, guys, listen. Here's the thing. John, I heard you. Listen, I love puppies. Everyone loves puppies. Now, but I prefer dogs with functions, right? Bomb-sniffing dogs, things like that. Anyway, but that's my own issue. I also love cats. I shouldn't admit that. Everyone tells me I shouldn't admit that, but puppies are great. Cats are better. Dogs, okay. Now here, Kristen Solstice Anderson. She's on Fox Nation. We talked about odds. Who will win the Puppy Bowl? She does the real odds in the horse race of politics. Here's what she has to say on Fox Nation. Listen.
What's a Super Bowl without a little betting involved? Clay Travis, co-host of sports gambling show Lock It In on FS1, joins me now to discuss how to get the most bang for your buck from this year's Super Bowl prop bets. Clay, thanks for being here.
Kristen, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So the first prop bet I want to talk about is the coin toss. You don't have to know a lot about statistics to know you've got a 50-50 shot, heads or tails. So has this line ever been anything but totally even? Has there ever been a year when they perhaps were paying a little bit better for heads or tails?
You know, sometimes in order to get people to place the wager, they've slanted it a little bit one way or the other to try to encourage people to take what obviously is a 50-50 prop on its most basic level. But interestingly, 5 of the last 6 years, tails has won. So again, everybody knows out there you can sit around and flip your coin over and over again. It's pretty much going to end up over time at 50-50. But yes, every now and then they'll slant the odds to try to encourage people to bet on it. But if you're a trends person, 5 of the last 6 years, tails has come up, so maybe it's time for heads.
Well, let's talk a little bit about once the game gets rolling, who's going to score the first touchdown. Right now, the Chiefs, you have to bet $125 to get 100 win. For the 49ers, it's minus 108. Why does Vegas think the Chiefs are more likely to score the first touchdown?
Well, it's interesting. First of all, you're looking at the larger context here of who gets possession first. And you won't know who's going to have possession first until you see the coin toss.
Yep.
And then a team can either decide to take the ball or they can decide to go on defense first. If you're betting on the first touchdown, the most important thing is who's going to have possession first. The Chiefs, interestingly, lead the NFL just about in first possession touchdowns because they have a great coach in Andy Reid who is scheming very successful plays. So 7 out of 16 games they've scored first. Now, the challenge is they haven't scored first in any of their games in the postseason so far, which is why the San Francisco 49ers may be a good bet. The Chiefs got down 24-0 to the Texans, and they got down 17-7, 10-0 to the Tennessee Titans. So I kind of lean here a little bit on the San Francisco 49ers, think there's good value there.
Now, when you get to halftime, we're going to have J-Lo, we're going to have Shakira. You can place a bet on what is the first song Shakira will perform. Right now, Whenever, Wherever,
Yes.
her hit from almost 20 years ago, but still a fabulous song. You get the best odds there that one will play. You would get $250 on your $100 bet. Then there's Dare, Waka Waka, and my personal favorite, She-Wolf at plus 1,200. What do you make of this bet? Do you think She-Wolf is actually a good bet at those long odds? I think it's a fabulous song.
I am taking She-Wolf at 12-1. So that means for everybody out there, if you bet $1, you win 12. If you bet 100, you win 1,200. I like She-Wolf. I think there's good value. I was talking about this with my wife last night, and I was like, what do you think? She said, I like She-Wolf at 12-1. And so I agree with you. I think it's a great song. I think you want to lead with what you think is the best. And so I think there's value for Shakira on She-Wolf.
Another big draw for the Super Bowl is the commercials. And speaking of wolves, you can bet on how many commercials will include a dog. Right now, the line is set at 3.5. Clay, are you taking the over or the under on this one?
I'm going over. I'm going over, and the reason is they're man's best friend. It's hard to offend people by and large with animals. And you kind of think about this. The audience for the Super Bowl is so global, and we live in such a politically charged environment that we want things that everybody responds well to. And if you're a brand, everybody loves dogs. So it's hard to go wrong with animals. It's definitely hard to go wrong with dogs. I am going over. I love the over at 3.5.
Now, at the end of the game, there's always a chance it could go to overtime, and you can bet on whether or not the game will go to overtime. If it does, you can get 10-1. You can get a lot of money if you've placed a bet on that. But for the most part, it seems like it's unlikely to go to overtime. Does anybody ever actually bet on no? It seems like you just can't make that much money off of that bet.
Yeah, if you bet no, you're not going to make very much money. If you bet yes and it happens, you get 10-1. Actually, my co-host, Cousin Sal on Lock It In, which is the gambling show we do every day, actually bet on this yesterday live on the air. And if you look at the line here, the Chiefs are around a 2-point favorite. So the expectation is sometimes Super Bowls we think are going to be a mismatch. The expectation is this game could be very even. So 10-1 is actually, usually it's like 14, 15, 16-1 to go to overtime. So there's actually a little bit of a chance here. The Vegas is telling you around 10% that this game could go to overtime, which our bosses at Fox would absolutely love. You know what that means? A lot more money.
Oh, yeah. Well, if Cousin Sal made the bet, I trust Cousin Sal. That's a pretty good endorsement. So last but not least...
At least one of us trusts him.
Last but not least, we've got total points in the game. And this one is another one I would have expected to be about the same on both sides. But here, even is plus 106. Odd is minus 137. Why is there a difference between even versus odd?
Yeah, it's a good question because this is what they do when they look at statistically where games typically end up in terms of the overall point totals. And the even here at, I think you said minus 137, statistically games are more likely to end on those numbers. You think about the zeros, and again, I have to go back in time, the difference between even and odd, right? But you think about statistically, this is basically an algorithm that pops it out. How are games likely to end? And they end more often on even numbers than they do on odd numbers.
Well, Clay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you walking all of my viewers through everything they need to know about betting on the Super Bowl.
Thanks, Kristen. Appreciate y'all having me.
Be sure to check out my show, What Are the Odds, every Friday at 10 a.m. to place your bets as the 2020 race heats up, only on Fox Nation.
All right, we're back here at the Puppy Bowl. Very exciting. We're about to have a little competition. So we're the 49ers. We got to get across that line. We've got KC on this side. So we're going to put the dogs down. The first one to cross.
And on either side will be the winner of the Puppy Bowl. Is everybody ready to race the puppy?
We're on the same team, boys. We're on the same team.
Let the games begin.
Woo! Here we go. Come on, come on. Go, go, go. Stretch your legs.
They like him too much.
Come on, come on. Come on.
There we go. High five. Good boy.
Hey, you know what the best part?
I mean,
the best part about this is everybody now knows to bet the 49ers, first of all. It's gonna be
It was just proven.
It's going to be a close game, but honestly, after that, I feel like it's going to be a big blowout.
This was a runaway. This was literally a runaway.
I felt good about my team. You know, we went out there, we worked hard, we practiced really, really hard, but I've got to give a shout out to the camaraderie.
Yeah.
You know, it's everyone got in there, and we're really supportive of one another. I'm happy to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
I know America's proud of you and your team right now, Abby, so way to go. And
can we celebrate with some whiskey?
I think we should celebrate with a cocktail. I think we're heading to the Redneck Riviera whiskey table.
None for the puppies. None for the puppies. Oh, are you adopting that one, David?
Yeah, I'm adopting him and the
Okay.
David's in love. David's in love.
Can you tell us a little bit about this whiskey, John?
Yeah,
For anyone who doesn't know about it.
So I've got a whiskey that a lot of people are learning about and knowing about called Redneck Riviera American Blended Whiskey. It's all made in America. My glass is made in America. My corks are made in America. We support American jobs, and 10% of every bottle sold goes to the guys right here, the Folds of Honor, which I wear on my shirt every day. So far, this whiskey has now funded over 100 college grants for kids who have lost a parent in combat.
Yes. Wow.
So I'm pretty proud of what it's doing. RedneckRiviera.com. You can find a store near you on our store locator. 10,000 stores now across America are carrying Redneck Riviera. So I propose a toast. Hey, here's to the greatest country in the world. Here's to our freedom. Here's to the men and women who serve, fight, and sometimes even give their lives to make sure the rest of us get to chase our American dreams. On the count of three, give me a freedom. 1, 2, 3. Freedom! Drink it down, Patriots. Drink it down.
All right, cheers, you guys. While we take this, we want to thank everyone for coming out here today. Grab some whiskey. There's some left. We really appreciate it. It's starting to rain, unfortunately. We wish we could go on forever, but if you want to come join, come on over.
Sign up to Fox Nation. We want to see you guys soon.
Oh, it doesn't work.
Should I take this? You took yours.
Yeah, why not?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I
He's not old enough to drink yet.
Smoother
But
than
it is
ever.
amazing.
All right.
Man, that's too sad.
You guys have fun?
That is too sad.
All right, thank you guys for coming. It was so wonderful. If you're not a Fox Nation subscriber, you can.
I can keep them.
Hey guys, John Rich, where's Pete? I think he's over by the barbecue right now somewhere. I can smell it.
If we're still on.
I can smell it. Pete, where you at, brother?
Come on. All day.
You're coming. You want me to hold that?
Yeah. Are we over here? Listen, I'm here with Bill. How do I pronounce it?
Leahy.
Leahy!
Mike on the back.
Mission Barbecue Director of Operations in Florida. I'm still chewing because I'm eating your food. So we're going to get cooking in a second. But first, we have, when they scroll prompter, I want to remind everyone why Mission Barbecue is so important. They have a mission. It's bigger than you at Fox Station. Watch.
Hey guys, Anthem up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in honoring our country as we do every day at noon with the singing of our national anthem.
If you really want to experience Mission Barbecue at its best, come join us at 12 noon.
The kitchen comes to a stop, but it's so very important for us to take that moment, for us, to remember what that flag stands for.
I think the first time hearing that and being there for it brought tears to my eyes.
it was one of those, I need to be here.
When you hear people singing and you see people crying, you're reminded people do care. It does matter.
We just serve food, say thanks. Extend a handshake. Thanks for what you do. Appreciate your service.
We want to continue to build the places where people can feel good. There's a lot of ways to serve. This is the way we choose to do our part.
So, thank you, Mission Barbecue. There's something else in the prompter. I'm going to read it. Tommy Lahren and her political all-star panel will be live at nope. We're going to ignore what's in the prompter.
But
you know what?
Tammy Lahren, how many listeners did you have?
When you're,
But it's a good tease because I will be on that panel with her. So
you will.
there you go.
But when
I
you do
see.
Fox and Friends, you learn half the time what's in the prompter is wrong.
But this time you got it
your
right.
So your job is to just translate as best you can into the reality on the ground. And look at all the wonderful people we have here. Will you share a little bit more? Mission Barbecue, what we got in front of us, tell us about it.
So we got some ribs. We got our baby back ribs. So what we do is we dry rub them, we smoke them. So let me just leave a little show how we do the rub. So
please do.
It's our special rub. Like each protein's got its own rub. We get nice liberal amount of seasoning on there.
That's the only thing you're liberal with, right?
That's right.
Come on.
I set you up on that one.
Yeah, you really did.
That was a layup.
David and I were both ready for that.
You know, I teed it up for you. And then we just do the one side, then we just come back and get what's on the tray, and we just give it a little more rub later on.
More
You can
love.
see these ones have been sitting a while, so they're kind of sweating. That's the way we like them, a little sweaty. And then we just add a little rub on
Like
the
all of
backside.
us out here.
And then we put them in the smoker.
There
We'll smoke them,
How long?
5 to 6 hours.
5 to 6 hours. What temperature?
250.
250. There
and
you
then
go.
The magic of TV is here again.
Running out of real estate down there. You got
And then there's the final product.
Boom.
Yum.
You just want to grab one.
How do you put these? Do you just rip them with your hands?
You can, falling off the bone, nice and easy.
Oh my goodness.
And the thing, and we just did the segment on it, but Mission Barbecue has a mission, the national anthem, remembering America, what's important.
You know, we have a saying that, you know, anybody that raises their right hand and swears to protect, serve, and save us, we honor that every day.
Yep.
And we appreciate that.
I love it. Absolutely.
Well, you know what would go well with this is some beer.
Hey.
Let's get our beer guys back in here.
All right,
All right, let's get in. What
So I've been
beer
told
we
I can
carrying?
redeem myself from my less than perfect pour before.
Oh, it was.
I'm gonna pour a glass for the Ribmaster here. And here we go. This is an Anchor Steam beer from San Francisco.
How's the ratio?
You know, this is what we're looking for. It's a perfect pour, little foam on top.
So,
and
on
delicious
behalf of my good friend
Steam
Brian
beer
Kilmeade,
for
who's
you
not here,
right there.
who said that you did a terrible pour.
Yeah, I know.
That was an amazing pour and properly done.
I tried to.
So Brian Kilmeade, I got your back, brother. That was a good one
tried
right
to cover,
there.
yeah, and doing one more. Yeah, and they got bourbon back here. There's bourbon, there's beer, there's ribs. It's perfect.
You saved that for the crown jewel on
Yeah,
this,
right.
Can you dunk the rib inside the beer? Is that possible? Just like a
You can hand that one
fries
over
and
here.
milkshake? You dump the rib in
No,
the
you
beer?
don't dump it because the rib will.
Is that like blanching?
It'll
Like
kill the
I might
foam.
do it.
It'll kill the foam. It'll make it not pretty. But the foam is an important aspect of the beer, especially when you got an Andy Reid style mustache like me.
Oh, ooh, then it sticks in there.
Oh, yeah. Even if you don't have a mustache, you can pretend you have
Everyone
one. A
loves
beer
Andy
mustache.
Reid,
I
and
know.
you're a Niners fan sporting an Andy Reid mustache. That's a conflict of interest.
Truth be told, I'm actually a Raiders fan just wearing the hat.
Whoa!
Go Niners. As a Raiders fan, I got no Chiefs love either. So I love Andy Reid. Andy Reid is special. Like, he's a hero of mine, and it's mainly he coaches good football teams, but it's a mustache. Like,
What
beautiful.
about
That's-
us?
that's
Like,
real.
we can't grow one of those, so are we just
Beer,
out of
beer
luck?
foam.
I hope you don't.
Beer foam.
Speak for yourself, Abby. Look at this man right here.
Drink that beer.
If this man needed to
Can we
grow
get a
one,
close,
he
can we get
could
a
grow
close up
one.
on this, please?
Drink that beer, and you'll get a little foam
I'll ban a white ear mustache. How about that?
More like the Wyatt
Can
Earp
you see my
stash.
hands?
Wyatt Earp. There you go.
Woo!
Send the
It's a-
rednecks in the crowd. All right. Redneck Riviera.
There you go.
Still nursing that.
Go tailgate. It's a tailgate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy Super Bowl.
I'm a bully.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. We love everything that everyone is
Love
doing.
Mission
especially-
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Your barbecue is also amazing. Thank you.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. We hope that you had as much fun as we did. I feel like I've closed this thing up so many times. So, you know, we could be back live again. Who knows? But we'll be here.
Hang on.
Okay.
Here, you know what? Look at this. Look
Look
at
at
this.
this. See this. This right
There we
here.
go.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
beautiful.
about. All right, America, this is a Fox Nation tailgate.
This really is. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We get a quick shot.